Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the SPL Network. I'm Darth, going to be your host here tonight. It's going to be a good one. We got the Orlando Otters and the Maui Monkeys starting us off here on the right foot. Then after that, we'll take a look at the Orlando Otters as they finish off the first week here in the Pro Division against the Ocean City Typhoons. Two big mountains to climb, one undefeated. And I think they're both undefeated, actually, now that I think about it, and I reflect a little bit more upon my thoughts here this afternoon. Ocean City Typhoons right now 1-1 on the season. They found a loss to Colorado Cobras. We'll get more into that whenever the matchup comes to be. But for now, the Maui Monkeys, captained by Kylar, Blue, followed by Blue, Raminator, and then Hot Wing as their substitution down there at the bottom of their roster sheet. Then on the flip side of the coin, the Orlando Otters, still captained by Mace, following that trend from last season. Kyler joining the ride from the West Virginia Orangutans, and then from the Brooklyn Bandits, they picked up Jugi, and with the reunition of the brother himself, Speed Chaser, there to fill up that fourth and final spot here on the Otters roster. It's going to be a tough-fought match between both of these sides. I think it's going to be very possession time heavy, as Mace and Kylar are some of the most puck control-y threes that we have in the league. If you're not sure what that means, there are three positions whenever it comes to 3-on-3 slap shot. You got your one, he's your striker, he's your shooter. He plays the most offensive role out of your three guys on the ice. Your two is your midfielder. He plays from face-off dot to face-off dot, trying to clog up that neutral zone as best as he can. Sometimes cycling back, playing either the one or the three as needed. And then your three is your defenseman, your goaltender. He's your best stick handler. If you don't have a good three, you don't have a good team. Whenever you make a mistake as a one, as an offenseman, you don't really have any repercussions against you other than a non-goal. A lot of the times, if a one makes a mistake, it's just a turnover in the neutral zone. It's a turnover in the offensive end. It's a missed shot in the offensive zone. But if you're a defenseman and you mess up and you make a mistake, it's a goal against. And those pile up in a big way here in slap shot. So if you don't have a good three, you don't have a good defenseman, you don't have a good goaltender, you're not going to make it very far here in this SPL, no matter what your division is. But we still got about 8 minutes to burn before the two teams are ready to rock and roll. 8:30 is the drop time of the puck. So until then, I will try to best inform you what these two teams are all about and how their team's normally structured. Of course, the Maui Monkeys coming into this game have a pretty good previous 5 records so far. Taking a look at that between them and the Orlando Otters. Orlando Otters have 1 game played. They're looking to get the other 2 done here tonight. First was against the Yosemite Grizzlies. That was a 9-10 loss as Green, the monster down on the ice he is for the Yosemite Grizzlies, scored a double hat-trick in their comeback victory against the Orlando Otters. So Orlando Otters right now in last place in the Pro Division, the only team without a point on their record. We'll get more into the standings here in a bit, but we'll see what happens. Orlando Otters looking for their first victory. Maui Monkeys looking for their first loss. Colorado Cobras tried to dethrone the Monkeys. Did not happen. Comets, the first of the season, did not come out with fortune, as the Maui Monkeys right now sit 2-0. Tied, looking to be tied after this matchup with the Pittsburgh Vipers. Pittsburgh Vipers right now are undefeated. Taking a look at the standings of the Pro Division here in SPL. If you're not sure what the division structure looks like, we'll get into that here in a few minutes as well. Pittsburgh Vipers right now undefeated. 3 games played, 3 wins in their back pocket, 6 points on the standings. A win in regulation or overtime gets you 2 points. If you lose in regulation, you get nothing but a handshake. But if you lose in overtime, you get a consolation point. That's what the Los Angeles Comets have down there at the bottom of the bracket. You get your 1 point for an overtime loss, and that comes in clutch here towards the end of the season, and they're not going to want to take that for granted whenever you have the opportunity to go that extra mile and get that sure shot point. But Pittsburgh Vipers right now undefeated, and they will remain that until week 2 comes to be. Maui Monkeys looking to do the exact same thing. Of course, the Pittsburgh Vipers did have 2 mercy rolls. Maui Monkeys just looking to get the W's in their back pocket, and they're looking to get that done here tonight against the winless Orlando Otters. Of course, Los Angeles Comets losing 2 in regulation, 1 in overtime, nets them down in the top relegation spot. Top 8 of this bracket make it into the Pro Playoffs, where they will battle for the Irvion Trophy at the end of the season. And the bottom two have to play against challenger teams for their spot coming up in the following season. But it'll be a close race. I think this is going to be one of the most competitive seasons we've had in SPL in a while. But we'll have to wait and see if time really tells us that story or not. But Maui Monkeys is going to be down there on the ice. Following alongside of them are the Orlando Otters, and then finally 5th seed of the Pro Division, we have the Ocean City Typhoons following 1-1 and looking to get a little above the curve right now. There's a lot of teams with 4 points on the board. We got a three-way tie for second place. Maui Monkeys, Plymouth Plague, Colorado Cobras all having 4 points on the board. Maui Monkeys looking to change that here tonight. Ocean City Typhoons looking to make it a 4-way tie with a victory here against Orlando. They'll be able to do that, given that if the Otters pull out a victory, the Otters could potentially be a second place team if they win both of their games here tonight. I think that actually will slide them up into second place. The way tiebreakers work here in the standings, initially we go by standing points, as every league structure does. After that, we go to head-to-head record. Everybody in this bracket plays everybody twice. So if that ends up tied, you go 1-1 with a team. Then we go to point difference, which is the plus minus, the column to the left of the ones in red up on your screen. But yeah, it'll be interesting. We still have a lot of time to burn and a lot of time to think about what's going to happen down there on the ice between these two teams. And it's not going to be easy as we come down towards the wire. I'm not sure what to expect. Of course, Mace, one of the best defensemen in the league, will be down there on the ice alongside Kyler. Kyler really not having a set position. He just kind of does it all. Full 200 foot of ice, and he uses all of it. So far in his one game played, he scored 4 goals for the Orlando Otters against the Yosemite Grizzlies on his 9 shots. He's a force to be reckoned with. Not a save yet, but I'm sure that's going to change here tonight, as the Orlando Otters have not a save to their name as a team, as a unit, and they're going to need to make saves here tonight if they're going to beat the Ocean City Typhoons, the only team without a save on their record sheet. We'll see if that see if they mix it up, see if they keep it the same. Not entirely sure what's going to happen down there on the ice or not, but we're going to be here to document it every step of the way here on the SPL Network. Thank you guys for tuning in. It's going to be a good one. Of course, the Maui Monkeys originally were a Western team all the way back in season number 2, I believe, was their first conception into the SPL brackets. Of course, Kyler being the captain, I think every step of the way except for like maybe a few weeks in season number 3. But that was a wild time to be alive. Check out the SPL.GG website if you want to go check out how lengthy that roster was. I think they had 8 different skaters for season number 3, but I could be mistaken there. Maui Monkeys, of course, last season were the Las Vegas Vandals. For I think Rodeo captained that team. They were also rebranded from the Miami Vice. After their championship run, they rebranded into the Las Vegas Vandals. Rodeo was left the keys with Seppi alongside of him. He brought on Blue and Kylar from the western side, and Blue's really tearing it up here on the offensive side right now. Over this extension of the career that he's had, he is first place amongst all pro players. He has scored 469 goals in his career, and he's only played a handsome handful amount. 116 games played. He has the highest goals per game capita here amongst pro players, but that of course is including every divisional game, so that includes his West stats, his Challenger stats, alongside his pro stats as well. Blues played the majority of his time on the Western Coast, but it's this season he's looking to take on the Red Division head first alongside his captain Kylar, and of course the former Plymouth Plague member himself, Rominator, taken to the ice as a starter for this season for the Monkeys. Of course, they got Hot Wing if they do need them, but yeah. Talking about the divisional structures, if you're new to SPL and you have no idea what I'm talking about whenever I say Pro, Challenger, and West, here's the main structure of the SPL's Eastern divisions. At the top, the best of the best, the teams that we're going to be seeing here tonight. From the Pro Division, we have 10 teams. Everybody plays everybody twice for a total of 18 games played in the regular season. Our regular season is 6 weeks long, and then we take the top 8 from the Pro Division and put them into a 2-week playoff fixture where they play best of 3s until a championship series. That is a best of 5, and the winner of that best of 5 is deemed the Irvion Trophy champion of the existing season. This season is season 5. And I think this is our 10th season, technically, as an organization. So happy anniversary, everybody. But underneath the Pro Division, the bottom 2 of the Pro Division will have to fight for their spot against the top 4 of Challenger. Challenger, we got 10 teams down there. Everybody plays everybody twice, 18 games, 6 weeks, and then playoffs, same as Pro. And the bottom 4 will have to fight for their spot from Challenger down into the Intermediate Division. But of course, the Intermediate Division, we switch it up a little bit fresh, a little bit hot to handle. We got 2 conferences down there of 7 teams. You play your own conference twice for 12 games, and then you play the opposing conference 1 time for 7 more games, making it a total of 19 games played on your 6-week regular season. And then the top 3 of each intermediate conference look to promote up into the Challenger Division, and the bottom 3, at the bottom 2, actually, will be looking to relegate down into the Open Division. Open Division, also a little bit different. 14 teams in 2 conferences. You play your own conference 1 time. If you make it into the top 4 of your Open Conference, you make the promotional series trying to get into the Intermediate Division. If not, you'll try again later. But, yeah, nobody's in the lobby quite yet, so we'll just keep bantering until we get this one ready to rock and roll. It's up to the players whenever we start, if we do start, and we'll be here to document it every step of the way here on the SPO Network. Gonna be a great one. Mace, Kyler, Jugi, 3 formidable opponents here. Maui Monkey's got a tough hill to climb, and it's their last of the week. So they're looking to end this first week off with a wash, and I think they got a pretty handsome amount of possibility to do that. Of course, I think Hot Wing has been rumored to start here tonight, so if that affects your voting, I think it might be little too late. But question is if Raminator or not will be on the ice. Not sure. Speculation's in the air right now. Who's the starting lineup for the Maui Monkeys? I know Kylar will be around town, and that's about all I got for you. Of course, the Orlando Otters Speed Chaser has come out in a post-game press conference saying that he's not intending to play this season, but if he is needed, he will show up, and he'll show up in a big way. So that might not be tonight, but it might not be tomorrow, but it might be sometime in the near future. It's all up to what the fate of time has to tell us here as we get this one going. Yeah, both teams down on the ice warming up right now, getting their sticks hot, getting their sticks heavy. And yeah, once they're ready to rock, we will be too. Taking a gander back at the stats on the board. Hot Wing, not a whole lot of games played. 18 goals, or 18 games played in his entirety of his SPL career. So he might be a little cold to the touch. He might be a little hot. Who's to say? Practice makes perfect. And in Slapshot, that's the best way to get good at the game. Hot Wing first played for the Vancouver Badgers back in season number 1 over in the West Conference. I don't think he's ever played an Eastern game in his life, as he's only played West for the Vancouver Badgers, the Vancouver Titans, and the Maui Monkeys. Maui Monkeys has the most games played. Biggest stats that I see sticking out to me, back in season number 2 for the Maui Monkeys, he scored 19 goals on his 53 shots, played only 8 games during all of that. And that looks like that's his call to fame. Hasn't played Slapshot competitively back since season number 3, which started back in August. He only played 1 game during that season. So getting back into the hot seat might be a little challenging, considering that this is the best conference to be in. Of course, Kylar, Raminator, Hot Wing in the lobby. Kyler, Jugi, Mace in here as well. So once they're ready to rock, we'll get this one on the ice. Orlando Otters will be the red team down on the pond, defending the right net. Maui Monkeys will be the blue team, defending the left net as they see fit. Kyler and Kylar will be in the lobby, so that's going to be fun for me. The 1-letter difference is going to be mind-numbing as we have a 15-minute game ahead of us. It's currently 8:33 here on the East Coast. Just figured I'd point that out. I don't know why I felt the need to do that. A lot of good sportsmanship in the chat. I don't see that a whole lot. But all 6 parties ready to rock, all 6 parties ready to roll. We're taking it down to the ice for 15 minutes of Slapshot between the Maui Monkeys and the Orlando Otters. If the game capture sees it fit, we'll get this one rocking and rolling. The puck's dropped, the game's on, and we got ourselves a ball game. Top side, looking for that shot, goes into the near side corner, looking to pull this one out and away. Maui Monkeys, of course, defending left. Orlando Otters defending right, as previously mentioned. Kyler taking this one out to the top side boards. He swings this one down to the near, finds his way off the stick of Jugi. Kyler looking to take this one away down the near side with a nice swing of the stick. Not able to find that one with a trickle of the twine. Ace there to chip that one out the far side boards. Finds Rom. Rom here at the far side point. Looking to bring this one down center avenue with a little chip shot. Not able to find the crease. Ace down to the near side. A forehand pass off Jugi from the point. Trying to get that one through Kyler. Not able to get that one through cleanly. Kyler with a nice pass over to Jugi. Jugi down in the near side corner. Looking to swing this one out in front of the cage. A nice shot by Mason. A big save there by Kyler. Kyler across to the far side, finds Hot Wing. Hot Wing with a stop, looking for the shot, not able to get that shovel on the marker. And I don't think that I have any game audio. I don't know why the game just decides sometimes I get game audio and sometimes I don't. A big save there by Kyler, sends this one down the near side. Orlando Otters right now all guns, no brakes. This one's sent down the far side by Jugi into the palms of Kyler. Kyler taking this one topside for the Maui Monkeys, and he chips this one out into the defensive end. Taking a look at a little statistic here. Two big defensive players on the ice right now. Kyler for the Maui Monkeys with 4.66 saves per game. Mace also down there, 4.06. And a big shot there and a big goal in a big way. Kyler coming to town. 3:35 remaining here in this first period of action, and the Orlando Otters able to pull this one out and away, and they're off to an early lead here in the first. You guys can hear the game? All right, so it's just my speakers that are messed up. All right, great. Thank you. That actually helps my confidence a lot. In a nice shot there by Jugi. That one goes off the post and down the near side. Rominator trying to get this one through. Rominator hit a beautiful shot earlier this week. It was something to behold. He really turned the defense inside out against the, I think it was against the Cobras, if I remember correctly. But that is definitely worth a shot. I think it might be one of the most viewed clips in the last week here on the channel. If you want to take a look at that, it was a thing to behold. Kyler bringing this one down the near side. The captain of the Maui Monkeys looks to the top side for a solution to his problems. Forehand goes off Jugi. Jugi trying to fiddle with the stick off to the far side, finding a pass out to Kyler. Kyler here from the point. A big shot hits the post. That one goes wide off the far side. Hot Wing shooting. Nice save by Mace. Ace off the back end, chipped off. Rominator finding his way to Jugi. Jugi here off the hip throws this one into the offensive end. 1-0 Steelers score. Orlando leading as the home team here tonight. Kyler over to Hot Wing. Hot Wing with a chip goes off Mace. Mace looks towards the top side of the ice. Bank pass off the far side, finding its way over to Kyler. Kyler here with it now. Thank you, Panarin, for that. Kyler, forehand shot goes off Mace. Mace with a scoop into the near side corner, and the first registered shot from the Maui Monkeys able to find the boards. 2:13 remaining here in this first period clock. Jugi with a shot. Kyler there with a beautiful save for the boys in blue. Hot Wing going to be the first man to this one off the backhand. Scooped out to the far side point. Looking for Rominator in the slot. A good shot hits the iron, and that one rings in his dreams here tonight. Kyler finding Mace. Mace here down towards the near side. Looking for the forehand pass. Finds Jugi. Jugi in the slot looking to get dirty with this one. Topside out goes off Rominator from the hip. Nice dangle. Shoots. He scores from his own defensive end. What a shot. A sure one at that. Had laser sights on that one. Big forehand opportunity, and the Maui Monkeys tied up at 1 here in the first. Kyler taking his time back in the defensive end. A pass goes out to Hot Wing. Hot Wing with a backhand shot goes off Kyler over to Mace. Mace with a feed out to the far side, out along the point. Jugi looking for that shot, but not able to find the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Kyler over to Mace. Mace here with it now with 1:30 on the clock. Pass over to Kyler, over to Jugi, off the tip of the stick of Kyler, finding its way over to Rom. Rom looking for his captain back into his own defensive end. Jugi here applying that pressure on the offensive side, finds Kyler out of the point. Big shot, Rominator there with a better block. Mace here down towards the near side, trying to get this one through the opposition. Hot Wing just mucking it up in the neutral zone as he takes the puck off the back end. Mace says, no, this one's mine. He's going to bring this one out to the far side boards. Mace here with it now. Down to the near side, a forehand opportunity. Hot Wing able to stop him along the way. Jugi says hello to Kyler down in the near side corner, but Kyler will get the better body position. Throws his foot back in the bear trap. That was Jugi, and Jugi not able to pass that one away to Mace cleanly as the muck goes down into the corner. Kyler trying to get this one past Mace, and he does so successfully. Kyler with a shot, and that one goes wide off of Jugi. Kyler down low, looking to take this one out for the boys in blue. Kyler to the far side with a forehand shot goes off Jugi. Sent down to the near side boards and loose. Mace here with a little bit of possession, trying to get a hold of this one. Hot Wing just swinging the stick like a man with a meat club. Ron with a shot. That one goes wide. Hot Wing cycled out. Finds Kyler back in the defensive end for the Maui Monkeys. Pass down to the near side. Rominator Dangles. Good shot there. Goes off Kyler into the far side boards. Hot Wing taking his time with 10 seconds on the clock. Finds Rominator down the near side. Little dangle, little dangle. Holy smokes, he's done it again. Rominator hitting the combine here in the offseason. Really showing us what's what with a beautiful dangle. And the Fiends on fire tonight. 2-1. Maui Monkeys lead the Orlando Otters here in the first. A lot of sauce on that one. And you won't find anything better than that. End of the first, it's 2-1. And you can't cut much closer than this. Maui Monkeys off to an early lead, pulling this one back away with 2 unanswered goals. And they're looking to keep it that way as we move this one into the second period. 6 parties ready, 6 parties rolling. And we're down on the ice for another period of action. 2-1's our score. Maui Monkeys defend left, Orlando Otters defending right. Puck straps, game is on. Jugi looking for that chip shot, but not able to find his way through the traffic cleanly. Kylar, the captain of the Monkeys, finds his way over to Hot Wing. A big backhand shot goes wide off the near side and then to the far. Rominator with a nice rifle, not able to find the crease as Mace will keep that one to the top side of the boards. Rominator keeping it down low off to the near side, finding Kylar out at the point with a backhand pass attempt off the end wall. Finds Rominator. Rominator here with it now. Looking out around town. Kyler breaks this one free for the boys in red off the backhand. A scoop out to the neutral zone. Finds his way back over to Jugster. Jugi down low. Mace out in front. Goes off Rominator and down the full 200. Jugi with 4:20 on this second period clock with a pass over to Mace. Mace goes off Hot Wing over to Kyler. Kyler taking this one out over to Mace. Mace dangling. Looking for the shot. A little pop. Shove it. Down comes through off the stick of Hot Wing back to Kylar. Rom shoots, scores off the bar and goes down ski. It's 3-1 in Orlando. Maui really just taking this one to the pedal, putting it on the metal. Got that 2-point lead in their back pocket here in the second. 4:08 remains in the second. We have plenty more slap shot left to be played. A lot of people thinking that the lack of blue was going to turn to the Monkeys' dismay, but it's all coming out for the boys in blue right now, and they're really doing their homeboy proud here tonight. Kyler taking this one down low, trying to get a little bit of momentum back in the Orlando gas tank as he gets a nice shot out. That one goes through orbit into the neutral zone. Mace with a shot, scores, and that one finds the back of the twine, tickled it along the way, and the Orlando Otters only down by 1 now. A good shot from the blue line. Kylar guessed right, puck went left, and the gap is down to 1. 3:40 remains in the second. Hot Wing dangles, beans the puck in the process. Mace looks to the top side of the ice for a solution to his problems. Kyler advancing it north, goes off the backhand shot. Deflected wide by Hot Wing. Rom off the boards, not able to peel that one wide. Mace with a chip out to the far side boards, finding his way over to Kyler. Kyler with a dump down, finding his way down towards the enemy cage. Mace there with body position, slapping Hot Wing away, I think thrice on that attempt. Kyler back in the defensive end, taking refuge from the boys in red. Cuts in front of his own cage, but is not burned by the fire. Hot Wing controls. A pass out to Rom. Rom not able to pocket that one as it's knocked loose by Kyler. Kyler with it now on the far side point. A pass intended for Jugi, intercepted by Rominator. Big shot by Mace. He shoots, he scores, and it's a tie ball game here in Orlando. The second period is full of magic, and the dump down attempt by Rominator not successful, and Mace makes him pay. Kylar wanting Irvion to fix the bean puck. And I'm sure he's heard that cries in his sleep. 2 minutes, 52 seconds remaining here in the second period of action. A tie ball game at 3 apiece. Who would have thunk it? Kyler in the offensive end for the Orlando Otters looks for a retrieval back in the neutral zone. Rominator with a gap, not able to snipe that one on target. Mace looking to control this one on the near side corner of the defensive end. Wait for Hot Wing to make the move. Does not make one. Just smothers him out. Kyler trying to get this one north for the Windsor. Mace doing the same down center avenue. A chip towards the net. Goes wide off the far side. Kyler dangles off the side of the cage. Brought out to Mace. Mace controlling, shooting, and saved by Kyler. Kyler with a scoop out. Goes off the near side. Here's Mace with it now. 2:16 remains in the second. Jugi from the point. Goes off Kyler. Kyler looking towards the near side for an opportunity. Then to the far with a cross ice pass, finding his way over to Rom. Rom down low in the offensive end, looking to take this one down the near side with a whip along the boards. Finds Hot Wing with a shot, goes off Kyler. Sent back over to Hot Wing. Hot Wing down low, goes off Mace. Mace here with control down towards the near side, finds a pass out to the far side, goes off Jugi into the corner. Here's Kyler with it now. Whips to the top side. Rominator goes off Mace. Mace with a shot, goes off Jugi. Kyler here with it now for the Maui Monkeys. Breaking this one out. The captain himself with a shot attempt goes off Kyler into the near side. Mace with a chip out to the far side. Finds a little bit of elbow room to work with. Rominator smothering that one out in the corner. Jugi setting that down. Ice pick, able to find its way back into the palm of Mace. Mace down the near side. Jugi with a bank pass to himself, takes it off the forehand. Backhand opportunity to the top side, finds open ice to get that too. Kyler having to back pedal for that one, forcing that one out to Mace. Mace goes off hot wing, going over to Kyler. Kyler here with it now. The former orangutan and vice member himself back in the defensive end, looking to break this one out with 1 minute 10 on the clock. Finds Jugi on a long ice pass, taking this one to town. But Raminator, the bouncer, out in front of the cage, making sure that one does not come to be. Pass goes over to Kyler. Kyler dangles, goes off Kylar, back over to Mace. Mace here back in the neutral zone, takes this one out for the Orlando Otters, goes off hot wing. Hot wing not able to get past Mace. That one scooped back over to Kylar. Kylar with a shot, and that one goes off Kyler into the corner. Jugi going off Kylar, finding hot wing. Hot wing to the top side, finding its way over to Mace with the first touch on this one. Finds Kyler in the corner. Raminator trying to stop that one from going north for the boys in red. Hot wing keeping this one down low in the Monkeys' favor. Mace with a nice stick check, gets that one back in his forehand shot, goes off the near side. Jugi, backhand out to the point, soft enough to be intercepted and sent right back to Jugster. Finding Kyler with a nice opportunity down the near side boards. Off the hip to the forehand. Pass goes over to Mace. Mace controls it beautifully. I don't know how he reacted in time. Rom almost able to make him pay, though. 13 on the clock. Hot wing in the offensive zone, getting the first touch on this one. Pass out to the point. Goes past two members. Goes in off Kylar into the far side to Raminator. Kyler with it now. Taking this one top side for a ride. And that will do it for the second period of action. 3-3 at the end of 2. How about them apples? T is in the lobby just to watch this one happen firsthand. Everybody's ready to rock. Everybody's ready to roll. We're taking it down to the ice for this third and final period of action to take place between the Orlando Otters defending the right and the Maui Monkeys defending the left. Pucks dropped, the game's on. Raminator with a chip shot going out into his near side corner. Jugi trying to break this one out towards the near side boards as well. This one's followed along by Kylar. Kylar with it now, with a pass out to the upside. Nice interception by Kylar. Kylar not able to find Jugi at the end of that passing attempt. Hot wing keeps this one down low in the corner. Bank pass goes off. Jugi out to Mace. Mace here with an opportunity. Dangles, shoots, scores off the top right corner, right where you stick the stamp, and that's good enough for 3 here tonight. Mace netting his third of the evening, and the go-ahead goal goes in favor of Orlando. What a match to behold here tonight. Any closer and we'd be tied. Mace taking his time back in his own defensive end. Pass goes topside. Hot wing steals this one away, sent down to the near side boards. Raminator looking to pick this one up at the point. Kyler back in the defensive end for the Otters. Across the ice, off the far side boards. Kylar the first touch. Jugi with better possession, able to bring this one down north, finding his way off Kyler. Kyler down on the near side slot, brings this one back defensively in the neutral zone. Orlando Otters not in a huge rush to turn this puck over. Gonna try to hold on to this one, play as much keep away as they possibly can, and they're gonna do whatever they have to win this hockey game. Jugi going off Kylar. Kylar fighting for that one in the neutral zone, sent down the near side boards. Shot goes off the far side corner, and that one goes unawarded. Hot wing in the offensive zone, trying to break that one free, going off Kyler on the far side boards. Kylar with it now. Off the hip, the forehand pass goes off Hot wing. Hot wing on the far side boards, back out to the neutral zone. Kylar with a pass, attempt over to Rom, shoots on the near side. That one goes wide. Mace with 3:29 in the third. Hot wing sets the pick. Rom breaks free, going off his stick, and that one's knocked loose back over to Kyler and Hot wing. Kyler gets a step on him off the back end. Looking for this lengthy pass attempt, goes off Jugi off the forehead, but Kylar keeping the net, make sure that one stays back behind the goal line. Kyler out on the point, nice shot, goes down low to Mace. Mace controlling it, backhand wraparound shot, nice save by Raminator, and that one comes out for the boys in blue. Rom with a shot, goes off the far side, and that one careens wide. Hot wing back to his captain, back behind his own goal. Mason hot pursuit of him, but Kylar with a nice physicality, keeping the distance. Pass goes off a body over to Hot wing. Hot wing with a wraparound down to the near side along the boards. Rom with a shot, Kyler with a save. Sent down to the near side. Jugi sending this one back over to Kyler. Kyler here with it now. Forehand out of the zone. Going out to the far side boards. Finding his way into the corner. Mace with a cycle out to the point. Finding his way back to Kyler. Kyler trying to reverse that attempt on the far side boards. Raminator seeing through the lies of the Jedi. We're halfway through the third. 3-4 is our score. And Raminator quick to answer that one. His fourth goal of the night and the fourth for the Maui Monkeys. Right from the corner. And if you can't find lemons to make lemonade, you just fabricate it yourself. Wow, Maui Monkey is not going anywhere. Rominator leading the charge here on the offensive side. And he's shown why he's the MVP of Maui right now. Ace with a shot attempt, and that one goes off the body in front and into the cage. Wow, Orlando Otters with a quick answer to that last call to action. And that one was going wide by the handsomest of margins. But unfortunate touches come to unfortunate circumstances. 2:14 remains in the third. Orlando back in the lead by 1. Jugi with a shot. Mace with a score. Oh my goodness, what a play from Jugi to Mace. Wow. You don't see that every day. 6-4, Orlando leading it by a lot now. We haven't seen a 2-point lead since the second. Kyler keeping this one down low in the offensive end. Kylar and Kyler battle with each other along the near side boards. My worst nightmare, personally, as this one continues to battle on with the swords. Kyler steps away with this one off the back end with a pass attempt down to the near side boards. Hot wing in the first touch to here on the defensive end for the Maui Monkey. Gets it past Jugi. But Kyler back in the defensive side will take his time for the boys in red. 2 points the gap here in the third period of action. Lead horse right now are the Otters. Kylar, topside, Rom goes off Jugi, and then Kyler. Hot wing trying to fight for that one for the Maui Monkeys. Rominator getting the step. Maze with a better one as he takes it away. 2-on-1 off the back end. Shooting goes off to the near side. Unaltered. Kylar. Down the near side, forcing this one off of Mace. Going off to Kyler. Kyler here with it now. Top side going past Jugi and down the full 200. Kylar with it now, taking this one out for the Maui Monkeys. Mace with an interception, bringing this one down on the near side corner. Off the forehand, Kylar with it, bringing this one top side. Trying to get a shot attempt lined up, but not able to get past Jugi. Mace forcing it back neutral zone. Kylar down to the near side, gets the elbow room. Not able to get enough. Mace with a shot goes off the far side by the smallest of margins. You could have stick a hamburger between the puck and that far side post if you wanted to. Kyler with a backhanded shot goes into the far side corner. Kylar breaking this one out with 35 remaining on the clock. 2 goals the gap. Jugi making it 3. No, that one goes into the near side corner. 30. Hot wing bringing this one down low. Mace with 26. Pass over to Kyler. Kyler backhand opportunity, keeping this one in the corner, keeping possession in his back pocket, looking to make some magic happen. Little Disney action down low in the corner. 17 seconds remain. Kyler not in a big rush, just going to let whatever happens. Mace drives on. Jugi with a shot. Big save there by Hot wing. 10 seconds. Ron with a step on that one. Big save there off the physicality of Mace. He does not let that shot get released. Kylar goes off Jugi, goes off Ron. A big save by Mace, and that one's chipped out, and that's the end of the ball game. Third period has come to a close. The final score, 4-6 for Orlando. A lot of shots to be had. Orlando Otters had a magnificent amount of offense in their last game. Played 20 shots registered against the Yosemite Grizzlies, but not a save to be had this time around. It was a different story. Orlando Otters had a plethora of offensive chances, an absorbent amount of passing game, a great possession game, and I think they're going to go a long way here this season. I think they're going to finish 4th, the Orlando Otters. That is my prediction by the end of the tale, but we got one more game here this evening. Let's take a look before we get into that with a little bit of a personal stat line from both sides of the ice. Kylar, great game. 7 saves out of the 10. Really did everything he could on the ice. Rominator with a fierce offensive game. One of the best offensemen that we've seen here in the league so far here this season. 4 goals on their 6 shots. And you can't ask more out of him. But our player tonight, Mace, playing the 200-foot game magnificently. Second in possession time, but he still had the second most out of the entire lobby. 5 saves, 5 goals, 10 shots. What a game by Mace. And we're going to see this yet again. They're taking on another tough opponent, the Typhoons, as their first season in pro will be challenged here and now. But that much and more as we come back to the SPO Network. Coming up next, we got the Typhoons, we got the Otters in our final game here tonight. Don't go anywhere. It's going to be a great one here in about 7 minutes. Back here on the SPO Network. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Darth, and we'll be right back.